and you're going down a really, really scary environment. It's like pops out.
Yeah.
We can all admit we've all been scared once in our gaming time, and when that happens, it's not kind of those, you get scared and that's it. When you get scared, sometimes it actually quickens your heartbeat.
Yeah.
So now imagine that in a Resident Evil game, and then as your heartbeat quickens in real life, it affects the gameplay. So the enemies become more aggressive. Your vision starts to taint slightly. Your gun aiming starts to shake.
Yeah.
Things like that. That would, in my opinion, that would be revolutionary. That would be
really good. But whether they actually link it to the mainstream games or just create, the normal dumb, smaller fitness games and just link it to them, we'll just go wait and see.
Yeah, because don't forget, in third party you can always play around with it. And imagine if they connected, because from all we've seen and all they've said is that it's just a Wii Vitality. It's just a little sensor that it picks up your activity from your body. Yeah. But imagine if they had a separate sensor in there that, like you said, that if you move your finger, it does something on screen. So your finger is the Wiimote now.
Yeah.
Do you integration of that in gaming?
Yeah, I think they'll probably be able to do that. They might add it. As long as they're not lazy, they might create some finger control option on the Wii rather than just a Wiimote, which I think would be pretty cool. Controlling everything using your finger. That'd be pretty
cool. But then
cool.
I think the wire comes out, so you stick it on, and then the wire's coming out from the front.
Oh, okay. And so you can't really.
Yeah, you can't. There you go. So you get me.
Alright. Yeah. So unless it comes out from the side, unless they change it or something.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think it can be used for non-gaming applications?
Oh yeah, definitely.
A lie detector.
That would be really cool, man. That like a lie detector game.
Did you eat my cake? Dude, put this on. Quick, grab him. That
is a really cool idea. I'd love to.
I think, what? Something like that. The funny thing is, I think loads of third parties are going to do that. You got all this crap on the DS, like My Word Coach and all this nonsense. I think they're going to do the same thing. They're going to have so much, just
so many applications
for this one
games.
Little thing.
Yeah. As long as some of them are, new and kind of good or useful as well, I think it shouldn't be too bad. Just kind of gets to me when they just make the really non-useful games and applications where you think, why did you make that?
Yeah.
And I could just do that in real life. And
the worst thing is, it sells. That's the worst thing. If it didn't sell, then you're like, okay, cool, they can't make a sequel. But then 2 months later, you're like, hang on, they're making a sequel. It's like, what the hell? What are the MPE numbers for?
Yeah, exactly.
The sales. Okay, and also another thing I wanted to add for that was, there might be even a chance that they might even sell this to hospitals. Obviously hospitals don't need it, but like care homes and things like that, they integrate it into their... Because you hear all these stories about army people playing Modern Warfare 1 to help them, relieve stress, but because it's realistic as well, and kind of get back into that kind of,
into that mode.
Yeah. So, and even DS consoles were in Japan. All of the schools in Japan, they use those consoles to handhelds to teach the children, just to make learning a bit more fun, I guess. Again, even the Wii as well. So yeah, it would be good to see this application in things besides games.
Yeah, definitely.
Because if it moves technology forward in good ways and makes things more streamlined for people, can't be that bad.
Yep.
And now, something that you were pretty upset about.
Very, very upset about.
Yeah.
I knew it was true. Just
I think we all knew it was true. I'm surprised I didn't see.
But there's a bit inside us that knew, okay, it's probably not true. I just can't beat that character or whatever.
Yeah.
But now we know for sure.
Now we know for sure. It's like, he won because he's overpowered. What we're talking about is Capcom has admitted to an overpowered Seth and Sagat in Street Fighter 4. Go at it, man. Just rip into Capcom.
Why? Why did you do this, Capcom? Even when I'm playing online, there's been quite a few times when I lose to Sagat and I just, especially against Sagat, I just get really frustrated.
You just don't know why you lost.
And I just don't realise why I used to keep thinking, okay, maybe it's because of his fireballs, so to speak, and because he's so fast. Okay, that's why I can't get to him, and that's why I can't beat him.
And he's fireballs a bit too fast.
They are a bit too fast. They're I think they're the fastest out of all the characters, and they're pretty powerful as well, which I think is a bit unbalanced. They should have made it slightly less powerful, but faster. Stuff like that.
That makes sense.
And I mean, even his other special moves is dragon kick, or what's it, tiger kick, sorry, it's called, and his tiger uppercut. They're pretty powerful as well.
Yeah.
And now I know why I've been losing to Sagat all this time. And the only way I found out I could beat Sagat online, with the more experienced players, was to actually play with Sagat myself.
With Sagat, yeah.
That's what I used to do after a while. When I saw that someone picked Sagat in the arcade mode, I used to pick Sagat as well. That way it's more balanced and I wouldn't mind if I actually lost. And Seth is just Seth, everyone hates him.
Yeah,
that didn't really make a difference to me.
Yeah, that's fine.
Especially, in arcade mode, the story mode, he was just, especially when you play him in the, as the boss, as the final boss in the final level.
He's actually not that powerful when you play as him.
When you play as him,
when you
play
powerful, against him, my day, he's so cheap.
He's just programmed to counter every move that you do, basically.
And that one thing I realised, because obviously when I clocked it with every single character, if you get too close to him, he'll grab you 110%. If there's one instance where he doesn't grab you, I think the game's broken. I think the code has been deleted or something. But going back to the overpowered characters, what I understand is they've admitted it. Isn't it easier just to reprogram it and upload a patch?
It, yeah.
Not DLC, a patch. Just patch the game and say, okay, cool.
An update, basically.
Yeah, we've slowed down his fireballs, or we made him
less powerful.
Yeah, less powerful. So
now I remember that when Street Fighter 4 first came out, there's a little tournament in one of the shops here, and remember that Guinness World Record thing, and that guy was trying to beat over 100 people in a row. I think it was in the HMV, one of the shops here.
Oh yeah. When it came out,
and he was playing with Sagat, if you remember.
Oh, was he?
Now I know why.
Ah, okay.
Now I know why he was winning all the time.
Oh my days.
Now it all makes sense, man. He probably knew this little secret. He probably knew someone at Capcom. And
dude. Sagat is overpowered, man. Trust me.
Yeah.
But then don't forget, Dalsim. Someone played with Dalsim and they won the tournament. Dalsim, for me at least, the most crappiest player in Street Fighter 4. He's slow, he's floaty, he's pointless.
You have to be very, very patient when playing with Dalsim. Let's just put it that way.
It was a headache.
He's he's much slower, as we know. It's more of a tactical game when you're playing with Dalsim, really.
Should have speeded him up a little bit, man, by 10% at least. I mean, they overpowered Sagat, but they couldn't just speed him up just a little bit more. It's like it was quality controlling on. Anyway,
what can you do?
But yeah, so another one is Akuma's a bit overpowered as well.
I think his Ultra is a bit overpowered compared to the other players.
Some people are saying that's on purpose because he's a special character.
Yeah.
But again, Sagat is part of the 12 warriors, of old warriors.
Yeah.
So, what can you do? Capcom ain't gonna listen, and we're still gonna be playing it. So,
but on the whole, I mean, it is a pretty balanced game.
Yeah, definitely.
It's just because we play this game so much, when you hear that someone's overpowered, and you constantly losing to them, you think, oh my god, sort it out, please.
Just sort it out, yeah.
It just gets to you, and you just want it to be an equal playing field. You don't want someone to have an advantage over you that they shouldn't have.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, that does it for the end topics. We have no user questions. Well, we did have one, and we answered that with our topics.
Yeah.
And that's it really for this podcast.
Please leave comments and questions for next week.
Yep.
More questions, so Yeah,
definitely more questions.
So we can get a bit more personal on you guys.
Yeah, it was good last week because there was about 10.
Yeah, there's a good amount of
9
questions.
questions. And so if you can keep that up, that would be good. And until next time,
take care and keep gaming.